Hello friends, today in this video we are going to learn about multiplication of decimal numbers. Here I have written three types. First one is multiplication by 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Second one is multiplication of decimal number by a whole number. And third one is multiplication of a decimal number by another decimal number. Let's get started. We'll see one by one. First one is multiplication by 10, 100, 1000, etc. So first I take one example, 3.2985 times 10. As you see here, and this decimal point is after 4 digits from the right side. And in 10 there is only one 0. So when we multiply this number by 10, so I write here first this number 32985 and there is only one 0, so I'll shift this decimal point to here. So the answer comes as 32.985. Let's have another example, 3.2985, but instead of 10, if I multiply it by 100, then I'll shift this decimal point here, because in 100 there are two zeros, so I will shift this decimal point 2 digits to the right side. So it comes as 329.85. Let's have one more example, 3.2985 times 1000. In this decimal number, the decimal point is given after 4 digits from the right, but in 1000 there are 3 zeros. That's why we have to shift this decimal point 3 digits to the right side. So it gives the answer like this, which is 3298.5. Now you have got an idea. When we multiply any decimal number by 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000 and so on, then we have to shift this decimal point to the right side according to the number of zeros. Now let's see second criteria, which is multiplication of decimal number by a whole number. When we multiply any decimal numbers by a whole number, then in the product the decimal point should be fixed by counting as many digits from the right as there are decimal places in the multiplier. First example, 0.3 times 6. Now here in 0.3, in this decimal number, the decimal point is given after one digit from the right side. So when we multiply 3 and 6, then it gives 18 and give the decimal point after one digit from the right. Let's take another example, 0.26 times 18. Now we are going to multiply this 0.26 by whole number, which is 18. When we multiply 26 and 18, the answer comes as 468. And here the decimal point is after 2 digits from the right. So we'll give decimal points after 2 digits from the right side. So here the decimal point comes. So we get the answer 4.68. Let's take another example, 5.037 times 8. Multiply this 5037 by 8. So when we multiply this number by 8, then it comes at 8 7s are 56. So 5 comes 8 3s are 24 plus 5 is 29 and 8 5 is 40. Now the decimal point is after 3 digits from the right, so I give the decimal point after 3 digits from the right side. So we get the answer 40.296. We take one more example. 3.114 times 5. When we multiply 314 by 5, then we get 1570, and the decimal point is after 2 digits from the right side, so I also give here the decimal point after 2 digits. We get the answer 15.70, or you can write 15.7. Now let's see the next criteria: multiplication of a decimal number by another decimal number. Now let's take first example. 32.5 times 0.07. In this example, in 32.5, the decimal point is after 1 digit from the right, and in 0.07, the decimal point is given after 2 digits from the right. For some time, forget about this decimal point and multiply 325 by 7. Then we get the value 2275. Now here the decimal point is after 1 digit, and here the decimal point is after 2 digits. So 1 plus 2 total is 3 digits. So in product we give the decimal point after 3 digits from the right. So here I give the decimal point. So the answer we get as 2.27. Here I give the decimal point. So the answer we get as 2.275. Let's take another example. 0.2 times 0.0004. So 2 times 4 is 8, and here the decimal point is after 1 digit from the right, and the decimal point is after 4 digits from the right. So total 1 plus 4 means 5. So in product we give the decimal point after 5 digits from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I give decimal point here. So we get the answer as 0.00008. Let's have another example. 2.895 times 1.1. When we multiply 2895 by 11, it gives us the value 31845. Now here the decimal point is after 3 digits from the right, and here in 1.1 the decimal point is after 1 digit from the right. So total 3 plus 1 means 4. So we have to give the decimal points after 4 digits from the right. So it comes here. So when we multiply 2.895 by 1.1, then it gives a value 3.1845. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe it and share it. Thank you.